how's everyone today? I just thought I'd jump on really quickly. I'm a little bit of a mess today. I've just come in from the outside, can you tell? A bit pink, it's a bit fresh out there. But I've come on today not to talk to you about treatments, because it's coming up to Christmas and most people who want treatments and things like that have got them booked in by now, but if you're thinking of it, get in touch. But today I was just jumping on just to talk a little bit more about my story, and about my life experience and sort of what brings me to the mindset that I am currently in. And a lot of the reason that I am the way I am now, hi Linda, is stems back from my school days. School days were not the happiest days of my life at all. I really struggled, not particularly academically, but I struggled with the peer pressure. I struggled with the pressure to conform with how you look, what you wear, who you were friends with, who you were talking to today or not talking to today, what activities you liked to do, the whole thing. I found it really a very difficult and stressful environment for myself. And I found that kind of very much prevented me from expressing myself in the way that I wanted to be. And that was all before the age of social media and the internet, because I am that old. And so, I can't begin to imagine some of the pressures that the kids are under today, with all of the different images and communications that are being thrown at them all the time. It must be mind-blowing, because at least we could get some space from it a few years back. But I tried hard at school and I did do quite well, and the reason that I tried hard at school and did quite well was because I just really didn't want to be there any longer than I had to be, and that's quite sad really. But each to their own. There's different ways of learning, and for me that wasn't particularly the right environment. But what I really remember is the day I'd left school, or the day after I'd left school. I kind of made the decision to put all that rubbish down and to make a real effort not to feel pressured by all of the things that had weighed me down before, and to move on as me and who I wanted to be. And that wasn't something emotionally that happened overnight. Obviously it's taken years and it's still an ongoing process, and we can still all fall foul, can't we, of feeling the peer pressure and feeling the need to conform when maybe it's not really what you want to do. But I remember making that decision the day after I left school, and it transformed me. And I know that it did, because less than a week after I had left school, I actually literally walked past in the street my old form tutor. She had been my form tutor for the previous 3 years. She'd also been my maths teacher, and she'd also given me private lessons at her house to get me through the exams so that I'd get a good grade. She did a great job. She was a wonderful teacher. I had a lot of respect for her. And she walked past me in the street less than a week after I'd left school, and she didn't recognise me. And that wasn't to do because of my physical appearance hadn't changed radically or anything like that. I didn't go get pink hair and a million piercings or anything like that. I was still me. But my approach had changed, my attitude had changed, my mindset was very different. And I think that comes across in the way that you carry yourself, in the vibe that you emit. And then because of that, the way that people perceive you is very different. So the reason that, that teacher had walked past me in the street was because literally she sort of didn't recognise this vibe that was coming off this person was very different. It's not what she would sort of connect with me. And that's been an ongoing journey ever since. And one of the things that I just thought I'd bob on today about is just sort of really, being yourself, being true to yourself. If you want to get your hair cut, get your hair cut. If you want to go a crazy colour, do that. If you want to get your teeth straightened or whitened, or your eyes fixed, or any other crazy things that you want to do, not crazy, but any other things that are out there that are available to you, it can make such a difference to how you feel being authentically yourself. So, and that might include aesthetic injections. It might do, it might not. But, being yourself for me has made such a difference. in my life. It's been an ongoing process. It's not all been a bed of roses, but I'm exceptionally lucky with what I've got now. And I just thought it was quite a good opportunity just to tell you a little bit about my backstory and sort of why I am where I'm at now, why I will come on Facebook Live with next to no makeup and scruffy hair, because this is me, because this is what my patients, you know, they know me well enough to know that actually, you know, there is no side, there is nothing that you don't get to see, really. It is just who I am, and I'll bring that to the party, and you know, and if we click and I can do good things for you, that's fabulous. But be yourselves, enjoy it, it's great. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is a super quick live because although it's a personal story, it's still, I'm still in an uncomfortable place sometimes talking about the more personal things. So I just thought I'd share that with you while I've got the guts. But if you do have any thoughts, questions, anything that you would like to share with me, feel free to bob it in the thread or anything like that, and it'd be lovely to hear from you. Have a lovely rest of the day, everybody. Bye.